Good Tuesday evening and welcome to the NCWLIFE Evening News. I'm Grant Olson. Before we get to what's making news today, let's take a quick look outside that weather window. And I'll tell you what, the combination of a little bit of haze out there from those fires up around the Methow Valley and some cloud cover. It seemed kind of weird out there today, didn't it, to see some clouds? It's been a while, but that did help keep our temperatures down a little bit as we look down at the Wenatchee Valley from our Sky-Fi tower camera up on Wenatchee Heights. And you can see a little bit of that haze out there, but a very short respite from these hot temperatures today, because as we make our way through the rest of the week, we are looking at upper 90s for highs tomorrow, getting into the low 100s on Thursday, and then here in the Wenatchee Valley and Columbia Basin between 100 and 105 on both Friday and Saturday. We'll talk much more weather coming up a little bit later on. And now a few of the stories we're following for you tonight. East Wenatchee police are asking for help identifying a man they say was involved in an assault early Sunday night at the Clearwater Saloon. The longtime CEO of Wenatchee's Veterans Warehouse thrift store was convicted last week of fourth-degree assault. And a bus stolen from a rafting company in Leavenworth on Saturday was eventually found abandoned in Moses Lake, and the suspected thief arrested Sunday in Chewelah. But first, our top story tonight. 2 people have died in the past 2 days in irrigation water in Grant County. The latest, a 10-year-old Issaquah girl who drowned last night near George. The Grant County Sheriff's Office said the girl was swimming in an irrigation pond with other children off the 300 block of Silica Road Northwest. That was about 8:30 p.m. when she slipped under the water and did not resurface. On Sunday, a 44-year-old transient man drowned while swimming in a Moses Lake irrigation canal. In the George drowning, responding firefighters jumped into the 3-acre pond and along with bystanders and the girl's family and searched the shoulder-deep water for more than an hour. They eventually disassembled a siphon pipe and found the girl's body inside about 10:45 p.m. In the Moses Lake drowning, the sheriff's office said Joshua Griffin was traveling with a friend when they decided to swim in the irrigation canal near the 3000 block of Road 4 Northeast. The sheriff's office said Griffin was swept away by the current and went under. Emergency responders were unable to revive him. Meanwhile, East Wenatchee police are asking for help in identifying a man they say was involved in an assault early Sunday at the Clearwater Saloon. Police responded about 1:15 a.m. to a report of a disturbance at the Valley Mall Parkway establishment, but by the time they arrived, the assault suspect had fled. Anyone with information on the man is asked to call Rivercom's non-emergency line at 663-9911. Well, in other news, the longtime CEO of Wenatchee's Veterans Warehouse thrift store was convicted last week of fourth-degree assault against a woman who visited his office. A Chelan County jury found 55-year-old Thad Lawson guilty at trial on Wednesday, and this morning, a district court judge sentenced him to 75 days in jail. The crime is a gross misdemeanor. Wenatchee police said Lawson forcibly pinned a woman against a wall in the Veterans Warehouse office in 2019, demanding sexual favors from her. Part of the incident was captured on video. Lawson lives in Cashmere. He established the Veterans Warehouse as a nonprofit back in 2013 and has organized events to benefit veterans in the Wenatchee Valley. He pleaded guilty to a similar assault in 2016, in which he asked 2 teenage girls to expose themselves and serve 20 days. Lawson must report to jail to begin his sentence by August 18th. Well, a bus stolen from a rafting company in Leavenworth on Saturday was eventually found abandoned in Moses Lake, and the suspected thief arrested Sunday in Chewelah. Chelan County Sheriff Brian Burnett said 39-year-old Andrew S. Loudon of Chewelah faces charges of theft of a motor vehicle, attempting to elude police, and first-degree malicious mischief. According to a press release from the sheriff's office, Loudon was released from custody at Western State Hospital in Lakewood sometime Saturday morning and then made his way to Leavenworth. The bus was stolen Saturday about 7:40 p.m. from Osprey Rafting by a man described as wearing a yellow sundress. Burnett said a Chelan County deputy attempted to pull the bus over on Highway 2 and 97, but it continued on well below the speed limit. The pursuit was called off after the driver ran a red light. The bus went through Wenatchee into Douglas County and south on Highway 28. Douglas County deputies stopped following the bus in the Trinidad area. The press release said sometime Saturday night the bus was abandoned near Moses Lake, after which Loudon allegedly hitchhiked to Spokane and then to Chewelah, where he stole a large front-end loader and drove into a home. Loudon was eventually taken into custody shortly before 7 on Saturday night. Well, coming up next, the North Cascades Highway has been closed for more than 2 weeks because of wildfires burning in the area, but the state says keeping people away continues to be a problem. The Court of Appeals says an Okanagan County road that was claimed as private access by a major timber company will remain a public route. After years of work and debate, Chelan County commissioners today set new operating standards for short-term rentals. And fire managers said yesterday that a bear cub with a burned snout was found in the Cedar Creek fire area near Rizama. We'll tell you how he's doing. I'm Grant Olson, and you're watching the NCWLIFE Evening News.
What is home? A place to gather, a place to grow, provide shelter for the ones we love, eat, drink, restore, build trust. It's a place to rest when the workday is done, a place to find quiet after a night of good fun. What an honor we have at Guild to help own, finance, create, pave the way to live in home.
The Tan Republic Bronze Without Borders membership is our best membership to date. Discounted monthly dues, access to over 65 locations, 25% off all products, discounted upgrades and spray tanning, members only specials, and of course, we treat you like a VIT. Very important tanner. Ask your certified Smart Tan associate how you can sign up for a Bronze Without Borders membership program today and save. Tan beautiful. Tan Republic.
At Wenatchee Power Sports, we proudly offer the Polaris product line. Polaris builds the highest quality side-by-side in the industry, with off-road capability that's second to none. The Polaris pre-order program allows customers to purchase the vehicle they want without having to select from limited dealer inventory. The Wenatchee Valley has year-round access to some of the best ORV trails in the Northwest. Start your adventure here at Wenatchee Power Sports.
Welcome back. In other news, the North Cascades Highway has been closed for more than 2 weeks because of wildfires burning in the area, but the state says keeping people away continues to be a problem. The Washington State Department of Transportation says the latest incident happened over the weekend when a suspected drunk driver crashed through the barrier at the Highway 20 Mazama intersection. Nobody was injured and the driver was detained by law enforcement. Previously, the State Patrol said people trying to use Forest Service roads to get around the closure sometimes driving into fire zones. The Court of Appeals says an Okanagan County road that was claimed as private access by a major timber company will remain a public route. French Creek Road outside the towns of Methow has been the subject of litigation between the county and Gamble Land and Timber Company since 2017. Gamble, which is linked to the Gebbers Farms ownership group, claimed the road was privately built in the 1800s to provide access to private timberlands. Citizens groups sued to keep the road as public right-of-way. Last year, a county court ruled the road had been public since at least 1889, and the appellate court today supported that verdict. Well, after years of work and debate, Chelan County commissioners today set new operating standards for short-term rentals, the industry that rents homes to vacationers for weekend use. The practice has seen explosive growth with more than 1,500 units now active in the county. The code sets new occupancy limits, requires more oversight from short-term rental owners, demands registration fees and permits, and restricts the total number of units that can operate. The new rules become effective in late August. County Board Chairman Bob Boogert says, quote, "This was a difficult process. However, in the end, it was a decision based upon unprecedented community involvement," unquote. Well, fire managers said yesterday that a bear cub with a burned snout was found in the Cedar Creek fire area near Mazama. Washington State Department of Natural Resources employees reportedly treated the cub and say he's expected to make a full recovery. By the way, the Cedar Creek fire west of Mazama has burned almost 33,500 acres. To the north, the Cub Creek fire has consumed more than 50,000 acres and continues to threaten the town of Winthrop. You're watching the NCWLIFE Evening News. Coming up next, tonight's feature story and your complete local weather forecast. That and much more still to come on the NCWLIFE Evening News. Please stay with us.
Traditional values and innovation in honoring the life of each family we serve is part of the ministry of Heritage Memorial Chapel. Our staff is committed to walk with your family with compassion through this time of grief. We are here to help and here to serve, the right kind of help when you need it most. Heritage Memorial Chapel.
At D.A. Davidson in Wenatchee, they believe your investment success begins with a personalized plan. A plan that is the roadmap you need to navigate your way to living your best years in retirement. D.A. Davidson can help you create a plan so you can take the time to enjoy the finer things in life. Let the financial advisors at D.A. Davidson help chart your retirement future today.
Bring the whole family up to Stormy Mountain Brewing and local public house in historic downtown Chelan. Applewood smoked brisket, street-style tacos, and our award-winning barbecue rubs and sauces. Our meals pair perfectly with our exciting lineup of craft ales, made right here in Chelan. We've got room for big groups, or give us a call for catering. So grab the kids and check out the fun at Stormy Mountain Brewing and local public house located in the heart of Chelan.
Are you a take charge kind of person? Consider a career as a health unit coordinator. You'll work to keep health facilities running efficiently by coordinating medical providers, patients, and departments. The Charter College Certificate in Health Unit Coordinator program can get you up to speed on basic patient care, health records management, health and safety procedures, and medical billing. And the 10-month online program includes a computer you keep. Get started at chartercollege.edu, where we work to get you to work.
Welcome back to the NCWLIFE Evening News. A video produced by the Washington State Department of Natural Resources features Wenatchee's Sarah Rolfs and her efforts to better protect her home and property from wildfires. In tonight's feature story, Rolfs says creating defensible space around her property has given her a sense of relief.
We've lived at our property for about 12 years now, and it was not maintained. The last natural forest fire that's been through there was from 1918, I think I had a forester tell us. So nothing has been done other than some harvesting of trees for firewood. With the density and the disease and the spindliness and the unhealthiness of the forest, it is just ready to create an inferno. One little spark out there and the whole thing would go up and we'd lose everything that we love about being out there. So we really felt at risk. And then it also becomes a matter of responsibility and being a good steward of the land, not just for our own safety and our neighbor's safety, but for the wildlife and the habitat in general. It's really not a matter of if, it's a matter of when a fire's gonna come through. So while Mike and I have been chipping away at trying to mitigate the unhealthy forest over the last 12 years, we've decided that we really want to just take care of it. And so we contacted a forester who developed a forest management plan for us. And in the forest management plan, it prescribes any sort of danger areas that need treatment per se, or things that can be areas that can be left alone. And from that, we became aware of some cost share grants via Cascadia Conservation District, the DNR, and NRCS. And then we've hired a commercial crew to come out there and take care of it. We kind of took a look around our property and realized that while we have a pretty good defensible space, the house itself really wasn't that fire safe. And so we decided that we needed to do something about that. And so we had a FireWise type assessor to do a home assessment for us.
Hi. Nice to meet you. I'm Annie. So I'll just sort of do a 360 around the house, and I'm going to look at the house starting at the foundation and moving to the top of the roof. And
Annie was able to point out some really specific things that were really easy and tangible to do, not very expensive, and were able to complete pretty quickly.
Oh, see, these are the vents that I'm talking about, those soffit vents. We want those to be in good repair. We want to make sure there's not exposed roofing material.
I can tell you when I walk out there, I just have this sense of relief. Not only is it beautiful, and I wish I'd done this like 12 years ago when we first got the property, but the risk is just, I guess I didn't realize that I was living with this heightened state of fear of what was going to happen. I feel so much safer and responsible for taking care of the land that we decided to purchase.
Boy, and with those dry, hot conditions we have right now, very smart to create a defensible space around that home. And we're continuing with that dry weather today. You can see a little bit of haze from some wildfires up north. It did linger here in the Wenatchee Valley a little bit as well, but we saw plenty of cloud cover today too. We talked yesterday that we'd probably be partly cloudy today, and boy, we were, and that kept our temperature down as we look down at the Wenatchee Valley. Unofficial high today, 91 degrees. We thought we'd be warmer than that, so it didn't feel too bad, did it? About normal for this time of year, which is 90 degrees right now. Our overnight low, yeah, we're back in the 70s, and we're going to stay there for a while. 71 this morning, 64 is our normal low temperature. Record high, it was a scorcher back in 1998 at 108. And the record low, 54 degrees in 1976. The sun came up this morning at 5:33 and will set for us tonight at 8:41. Let's take a peek now at how our Wednesday hump day weather shapes up. And tomorrow is going to be the next heat wave, the beginning of our next heat wave, with temperatures 97 in Moses Lake and Ephrata, even warmer. Quincy and Wenatchee at 98. Also, Entiat and Chelan will see temperatures in the upper 90s. Even our cool spot, Lake Wenatchee, tomorrow, not so cool, with a high temperature tomorrow of 92 degrees. As we go to our surface loop, we'll show you what's happening. There is lots of low pressure out in the Pacific, but here's our high pressure, and it's creating this big ridge from this all the way down in the desert southwest, and it's kind of blocking any storm system that tries to move into the western United States. So yeah, our heat wave begins tomorrow with temperatures in the upper 90s. Most of us, all central and eastern Washington, will see those hot temperatures. That goes back even into the northern and central plains. And then as we get into Thursday, sunny and even hotter. Here's where we're going to see the triple digits with highs in the lower 100s for central and eastern Washington. And that's going to get even hotter as we move into the end of the week on Friday. We're looking at sunny skies with temperatures between 100 and 105 degrees. Right here in southeastern Washington will be the hottest temperatures in the entire country on Friday. For Saturday, a few more clouds begin to move up. Some monsoonal moisture begins to move up. Still going to be plenty hot for us on Saturday, though, with temperatures near 105 degrees. We're talking record-setting temperatures for Saturday. And then our slow cool down begins on Sunday with partly cloudy skies. And look at all the shower activity. It's even going to catch possibly the Spokane area on Sunday. At high temperatures, once again, about 97 or 98. That will be a cool down from Saturday. And then on Monday, look at all of this thunderstorm activity. If you're traveling east, be very careful on Monday as we will cool down into the mid-90s. Hopefully, we'll catch some of that rain activity later on next week. Let's Take a look now at your 7-day forecast. 67 tonight. That'll be the last 60-degree overnight low we have in a while. 98 tomorrow, 102 Thursday, 104 on Friday. Before we begin to cool down a bit, 98 Sunday and 96 on Monday. And that's a look at your local weather forecast. Coming up next, tonight's sports report with Eric Granstrom and more as the NCWLIFE Evening News continues right after this.
Hi, Stephen DeVilbiss here, Branch Manager of Beneficial and Home Care. We are an equal opportunity employer and we do not discriminate in employment or services. It is our mission to maximize our clients' physical health and sense of mental well-being while remaining in the comfort of their home. We are currently seeking professional caregivers who share our mission to help our clients live safely and comfortably at home. Call Beneficial and Home Care. Schedule your interview today, 509-663-7900.
Dr. Divis is proud to announce that Dr. Taylor Pedigo has joined the Wenatchee Dental Arts team. After much research, Dr. Pedigo chose Wenatchee Dental Arts as the place to practice and Wenatchee as the place to live. Dr. Pedigo is an honors graduate of the UCLA School of Dentistry and has made our valley his home. Wenatchee Dental Arts offers complete comprehensive dentistry from routine teeth cleaning to sedation dentistry. Wenatchee Dental Arts now offering 2 dentists to serve all your dental needs. Call for your appointment today.
And now it's a sports update on the NCWLIFE channel.
And a happy Tuesday to you. Mariner fans should know by now that you can't give up on them if they get down early. Although you're forgiven if you tuned into last night's series opener with Houston in the second inning and changed the channel with Seattle down 6-0. I did that. What you missed, however, which I didn't because I went back, was an epic comeback and a Mariner 11-8 victory. It was 7-0 in the fourth inning when Seattle began the comeback. The bases were loaded for rookie Cal Raleigh.
Into the gap, right center field. Crawford's coming home. Cedar wheeling behind him. This finds the base of the wall. France is sprinting home without a throw. Cal Raleigh clears him off, and the Mariners are on the board.
So the score was 8-3 when Kyle Seager stepped up with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th.
2 outs, 2 on the 1-2 pitch. Hammered, and this is riding out of here. It's a 2-run game.
Yeah, so the rally continued in the 6th inning, again with 2 outs and a runner aboard for Shed Long Jr.
There you go. The ground, open side, into left field. Torrens is racing home. It is a 1-run game.
Eric Goldsmith and Mike Blowers on the call there. Eric Swanson pitched 2 innings of shutout relief, followed by a scoreless inning put up by Kendall Graven. That set up the drama in the 8th with yet another 2-out rally for Dylan Moore.
Bases loaded, 2 outs. Hammered deep. This is on its way. Grand slam! Are you kidding me? That was crushed. That's right. It's a party. Wow. What an inning. I mean, the at-bats that we saw this inning were awesome. Ty France getting the hit, a couple of walks, laying off some pitches off the zone, and then Dylan Moore hammers that thing into the upper deck. Wow.
This was Seattle's 24th comeback win of the season. Manager Scott Servais says it's all about the belief of this team in itself to make it happen.
You could talk all night long about that game and everything that went into it, but you really have to start with the The heart, I guess, of this ball club. It is some kind of fun to be around every day. I lost my voice screaming throughout that game, so you'll have to, to hang with me. But, really the heart of this crew, and they truly believe. They believe they're playing for something bigger than themselves. They believe in each other and growing confidence in all facets of our game. So, it's tough when you get down like that, and certainly against a team that's leading division, one of the best records in baseball, a team that we know very well. But our guys, we got huge hits. Cal Raleigh with the bases clearing double, Cedar with the 3-run homer, kind of get you back into the game. Can't say enough how fun this group is to be around. The energy, the work they put in every day, and again, I tip my hat. Our fans felt it.
Yeah, everybody felt it. Seattle-Houston again tonight, 7:10. Chris Flexen facing Lance McCullers Jr. The only other game in the American League West last night had the Angels topping Colorado 6-2. Shohei Ohtani improved to 5-1, pitching 7 innings and allowing 1 run on 5 hits with 5 strikeouts. Seattle now a game behind Oakland in the wild card playoff race. A's are in San Diego to begin a 2-game series with the Padres tonight. Well, the Apple Sox are in Bend to begin a 3-game series with the Elks tonight. Wenatchee's coming off a series with the Yakima Valley, where the Pippins took 2 of 3 games to hand the Sox to a 4-8 record second half of the season. Bend's 3-6, coming off a successful road trip in Walla Walla, where they won 2 of 3 from the Sweets. First pitch tonight at 6:35, heard locally on Sunny FM. By the way, Joel Norman under the weather, and so he didn't make the trip to Oregon. Riley Chestnut will have the call, and we'll have our video recaps here on the NCWLIFE channel. In other West Coast League play tonight, Walla Walla visits Corvallis. Yakima Valley hosts Cowlitz. Highline is at Ridgefield. Bellingham welcomes Cascade Collegiate, and Port Angeles travels to Portland. Well, the Wenatchee Wild are hosting a training camp this week at the community rink at the Town Toyota Center. I was able to get down to the rink yesterday to talk with head coach of the Wenatchee Wild, Chris Clark.
Something feels really good about the world when we've got ice behind us. We got Chris Clark standing with us, and we got Wild hockey back again.
It feels like it's been way too long, and you're absolutely right. It feels like everything is right in the world, and it's great to be back out here, that's for sure.
Well, Wild Camp is underway, the training camp that last year it was down in Vegas because this building was not open. COVID, everything else. Let's flush COVID. Let's not even talk about it. Let's talk about the Wenatchee Wild 2021-22 version. What are we looking at?
We're looking at a lot of good players here. We're very excited about the first day of camp so far. Obviously, the one benefit, not to bring COVID back up, but the one benefit was we got to spend a ton of time on the road because we unfortunately couldn't play. So we've done a good job recruiting. We're very happy with the talent we have here, and couldn't be more excited to get going again.
You've got 4 chances to see scrimmage hockey here, and it's okay for fans to come here to the Town Toyota Center. Tell us about what we're looking at.
So, yeah, we have 2 games each morning, 2 games each night. Please come out for the All-Star game on Wednesday morning, and basically it's a scrimmage for each team. They get 2 scrimmages each day, and from there we'll invite whatever it is, 29, 30 kids back in September, and away we go.
All the action's at the community rink at the Town Toyota Center. Admission is free. We'll have more with Coach Clark and Wild General Manager Bliss Littler tomorrow here on the NCWLIFE channel. That's Sports News. Grant, back to you.
Thank you very much, Eric. And now let's check in with Dan Kuntz for a look at what's coming up tomorrow morning on Wake Up Wenatchee Valley. Dan?
Thanks, Grant. Tomorrow is Winning Wednesday, so your chance to win a fantabulous prize package. We got 4 tickets to see the Infinity Project. This is the Journey Tribute Band for the RLS Concerts at the College series. The last concert is Thursday night. We got 4 tickets for that, and then 4 tickets for Friday night's Apple Sox game, and one lucky winner is going to win all of them. 4 tickets to see the Infinity Project at the College on Friday on Thursday night, and then 4 tickets to see the Apple Sox on Friday night at Paul Thomas Senior Stadium. Winning Wednesday, tomorrow morning, your chance to win on Wake Up Wenatchee Valley. Grant, back to you.
Thank you, Dan, and that's going to do it for our newscast tonight. I'm Grant Olson. Thanks for joining us, and have a great night.
Things have changed in the motorsports industry. Short supply and high demand have emptied showrooms. But what hasn't changed are the experts at Doghouse Motorsports. They are here to help you reserve the machine of your choice. Stop by and check out the latest 2022 Husqvarna motorcycles, Ubco, and Intense electric vehicles, and other new additions to the Doghouse Motorsports family of high-quality products.
Over the last year and a half, the industry's absolutely changed, but the Doghouse is still your best option for all your power sports needs.